Hey everybody, it's Tony with Big T Bariatric, and I'm back at you with another video. Today's Friday, yay! December 16th. I hope you're having a great day so far. We are 9 days away from Christmas, so I hope you got all your shopping and preparation done. But if you're anything like the people that I know in my life, you're probably nowhere near done. But today what I want to talk about is the big C after weight loss surgery, and that is constipation. And so if you're thinking about getting weight loss surgery, I think this is an important subject to talk about because it's a big part of the process. But if you're not interested in hearing about bowel movements and poop and stuff like that, then maybe just wait to the next video because that's what this topic's going to be about today. I've always vowed that, I'm going to be very vulnerable about my experiences with weight loss surgery, and I think constipation is something that you need to know about if you are thinking about getting weight loss surgery. So I want to show you something. You're going to need this after weight loss surgery. It's Miralax. It talks about it relieves occasional constipation and irregularity. Even though this is the good, strong version of that product, you're probably going to need to take more of it than you think you do. Because there's times, again, I forget to take it. I have my ADHD moments where I forget to take the stuff I need to take. And let's just say it gets really constipated in there. But before I talk about constipation, let me tell you what to expect right after weight loss surgery. Again, you're only going to be able to take in some ice chips, maybe a few sips of water. Your diet's going to be liquid for a good few weeks afterwards. So that's exactly what you're going to expect. Liquid in, liquid out. You're going to have some pretty good diarrhea right after surgery. I couldn't go to the bathroom until I was out of the hospital, which was probably a good 4 days after my surgery is when I was able to have my first bowel movement. But as I said in another video, they're going to ask you, did you fart yet? Did you fart yet? They want to know that everything is in good working order in there, that they didn't mess anything up when they removed, 90% of your stomach. So making sure that you can fart is a good thing. They're going to ask if you have had a bowel movement yet. You may not be able to right away. Again, you're going to be on a very strict diet several days before your surgery, and then you're going to be on a liquid diet afterwards. So bowel movements might not happen right away. But when you do, it's going to be diarrhea for a good while after surgery. But what happens after surgery, you keep losing all this fluid, all this water, you keep peeing it out. What's going to happen eventually, it's like overnight, it's going to switch to constipation. And it's going to be pretty strong constipation because, again, you're not really getting any kind of fluid in your body. Even though you are on a liquid diet, you're still very limited on how much you can take, and that includes water. So you're not going to be able to drink enough water. I keep talking about my water bottle here. It's 25 ounces, and I probably, starting off, could barely have one of those. So you're not going to be able to drink very much water. And even though now that I'm drinking 2, sometimes 3 of those, somebody told me yesterday that a nutritionist told her that she needs to be drinking even more water than what I'm drinking. So you're not going to be able to get in as much water as you need to. And so what Miralax does is it helps bring water into your colon so that it can flush things out quickly. But even using Miralax, even drinking more water, things are still constipated. Like, I had a bowel movement the other day that I actually went to my mom and apologized to her because I now know what it took for her to push me out of her body. Like, it was so big and so bad. Like, I was in there for an hour and a half, almost crying, trying to get this bowel movement out of my body. Like, it was that bad. She goes, you still have no idea what childbirth is like, but I guess I have a good idea now what you ladies go through. Not really, I'm just kidding. But it was really bad. It was an hour and a half just trying to get this bowel movement out. And so constipation can get really, really bad after weight loss surgery. Even if you take Miralax, even if you're drinking water, you probably should be drinking more water even than they recommend. So that 62 ounces is a minimum. That's a minimum. So you should be trying to drink even more water than that to try to keep things more regular, to get more water in your bowel. And even now that I'm on a more normal diet, I've been taking Miralax for a good 3 or 4 days now. And it still is it's not very easy coming out. So it can take several days for you to take this stuff before you have a more normal bowel movement. So don't expect to take it and, that afternoon you're going to have a strong bowel movement. That's not the way it's going to work. So that's just sort of my experience with constipation. It's been going on for months now, and so it might be going on for months later. I don't know how long the constipation part's going to last. Maybe it'll be for the rest of my life, until I start being able to take in more water. And so I want to talk a little bit now, and this is the gross part of the conversation, what my poops look like after weight loss surgery. It's kind of weird because if you've ever seen those space shows where they talk about how the Earth was formed, and it talks about how you got little pieces of rock that just sort of slam into each other and fuse into each other, and then you got more rocks that just come on, and before you know it, you got a planet-sized system or maybe an asteroid, just different parts of rocks that collide together. Just imagine your insides are a big solar system, and you got a bunch of space rocks just floating through your system down there, and so over time, what happens is those rocks are going to collide and fuse together. So every time I do have a bowel movement, and the reason why it's so tough to get out is, when I see it, it's like big clumps of rocks is what it looks like. And so what I'm thinking is that each little rock is just one of my very small meals that I've been eating. And so, when you're not having frequent bowel movements, you're not going every single day. I'm going probably on average every 3 to 4 days is how often I'm having a bowel movement. And so what happens is every meal that you're having is sort of one of those rocks. And because it's not moving so quickly through your system, it just kind of collides with the next rock, and then the next rock, and then the next rock. And so it just looks like a pile of pebbles that come out of you, like cocoa pebbles. It's kind of gross. I know you are probably switched off by now, and I'm talking to myself. But, it's just something that I think you need to prepare for. And it's, that sort of clump of pebbles is what makes it difficult to come out. It's not a big smooth stem of whatever. It's just clumps of rocks that just kind of stick together, and that's what makes it difficult to come out, and that's why you get constipated. So trying to take Miralax, try to take it every day. You're probably going to need a lot of this stuff. I bought this right before surgery, and it's still like pretty full. So the fact that I haven't been using it, my fault. Again, ADHD, I forget to take stuff, just like I keep forgetting to take my antacid pills and stuff like that. But that's just something for you to expect if you're going to weight loss surgery. Pooping is going to be difficult. You're going to be constipated a lot. Everything that you eat is going to turn into a rock in your system, and those rocks are going to collide, and it's going to be you're going to have some painful moments, let's just say that. Anyways, that's my video for today. Later on today, we're going to go to the store, and so I'm going to see if I can go shopping for the first time in 6 years. So be watching for that video by tomorrow. If you could please do me a huge favor and like this video, maybe leave a comment, and let me know if there's anything else that you want me to talk about regarding weight loss or weight loss surgery. I'd be glad to answer any questions that you have. I'm here to help you and support you through your journey as well. If you could do me a favor and subscribe to this video if you haven't, and if you have, maybe leave a like or share. I would greatly appreciate it. So anyways, that's just my video for today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless you.